Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Widgets and Wonders, my weekly show about great products from small companies. So today we're going to take a look at another set of miniatures from Breaker Press for Broken Contract. It's going to be the breakers themselves. These are the poor indentured Farum Sky miners who are fighting against the evil Black Squadron to try and get their freedom basically from the mines that they labor in. So if you are looking for sort of sci-fi-esque miners, whether it's for Rogue Stars, if you're looking for some kind of Mechanicum Thralls for 40k, or for your Inquisimundi campaign, or for Inquisitor 28 mil, or you're just looking for some kind of cool sci-fi humans that are kind of freedom fightery. I don't know if you're doing like a Half-Life style thing, then these models are probably for you. Of course, they feature in Broken Contract as sort of the protagonist, the good guys trying to get away. And you'll check that out too in the Let's Play. It's coming up soon. So I just finished painting them this week and I figured I would show them off. So without any further ado, here are the breakers from Broken Contract. And here's my painted up breaker crew. On the left there, we got Nels Turnbull with his shovel. He's also got a knife behind his back. Ari Galen, who's like the sort of like, I guess, the gymnast of the group, the jumpy fast one, with her knife and then rock hammer. And then we've got Tress, the gen mod. They're kind of like the juicers were in Rifts, if that reference means anything to young people out there, which it probably doesn't. Basically, they have a shortened lifespan, but they're genetically sort of like chock full of drugs and modifying things to make them big and strong. And they're used for labor and for law enforcement, as you've seen with Zur from the Black Squadron Security. And we have Will Colas, he's the leader there, which is why he's got a handsome trench coat and a rock hammer, and he inspires the guys around him. We've got Adesi Hedonis with his pickaxe and his cool orange helmet, and then Tala Kellerman, who's kind of the tech lady, and she's got a big giant pipe wrench. All these models are based on some old school Aberrant Games bases, which I think are still available. The rock bases on the left 325mm guys are kind of useful for fantasy style games, or just like anywhere you want to have like concrete floors. And the deck plating ones are all available too. And they're not resin, they're punch plastics, so regular GW style plastics. So they're super easy to get guys attached to. And they are really appropriate for this, if you guys are wondering where the basing itself came from. Trest's base is just a regular 40mm base that I etched up to match the other rock bases and then painted up to match as well. So there it is, my breakers from Broken Contract. You'll get to see the Let's Play for that game coming up this week. Should be out on Tuesday, and that's a little indie game by Nick Baran at Breaker Press, which features sort of like some typical miniature gameplay and kind of a really cool character-driven combat system with some sort of how do you call them, control cards for like equipment and stuff. It's got a very strong RPG element. So if you like things like Zombicide or Arcadia Quest or Super Dungeon Explorer, and you want more miniature sci-fi stuff to go with it, this is definitely a game worth checking out. There's a crowdfund going for a print copy of the rulebook, so if you want to check that out too, it'll be linked in the video description below, along with these models. Now, if you know of a great product from a small company you think deserves more attention, you can get in touch with me at griddleminiaturegames@gmail.com, or Facebook message me at facebook.com/outofthebasement-in-the-streets, and I'll do my best to put it in front of as many people as possible. So we'll see you next week for more Widgets and Wonders. Until then, I'm Ash. Have a good day.